Been a while since I played this track to open something. This is old school Micah Curtis stuff. Well, folks, we're gonna have a sit-down discussion about what's going on with our comic company, because that is what I've been working on all week, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start with that because we got some cool stuff to talk about. So let's go ahead and get started. My name is Micah Curtis.
And I'm Alex Baldwin, and I've also been working on comic stuff for the last week.
Yes. So, welcome to Mike and the Hatman Live. So, yeah, we don't have picks of the week this week. I'm going to be completely frank. I have been working on writing stuff all fucking week. The bug hit me, and it was that and model kits.
You don't ignore it. When the bug hits you, you don't ignore it.
If you guys want to see the model kits, in which case I can show them to you, but or at least the photos. Well, the tall geese is actually right behind me, over by Wing Zero. If you look closely enough, I just did that last night. So, in fact, I'll dig up the photos real quick. But what we're going to be talking about is basically each of the things that we have going on right now, and what we have planned for them for the near future. And then we'll have a extended Q&A. Mm-hmm. Just to get caught up on everything. So,
yeah.
But there really wasn't a whole lot to talk about in the entertainment sphere either, to be honest with you.
Nope. COVID delayed Ava again. Really? Again?
Again, yeah. That's really about it. So,
when the hell is it coming out now?
I have no clue. No clue at all. So let me cue these photos.
Indefinitely delayed again. Great.
Oh, indefinitely. That's awesome.
Indefinitely.
Okay. So just so I can show you guys that, yes, indeed, I did do the model kits. So here we have a RGM-79 GIM on the right, and the EZ-8 Gundam on the left. So I did those these week. Darth Bobcat throws in $10. And he says, had to work late, enjoy some of my overtime pay. Thank you, dude. Cringe for the cringe gods. And Changus throws in $10, says, for Cringe, if we have VTuber stuff, do we tag you in VTuber chat or Animo? VTuber. Yes, my fan base is such big VTuber fans, I had to create a VTuber section of my fucking Discord server.
Mm-hmm.
Because people couldn't talk about anime. This is all VTuber stuff.
Yep.
So, this is perhaps commentary on the Ray Fisher situation at DC. Well, it's pretty simple. Apparently, Jeff Johns is a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's really all I can say
and
about that.
Walter Hamada is too, and the fact that they sided with him is kind of bullshit.
Yeah. Here we have the tall geese in all of its glory. That Dober gun on the right hand side was a bitch to set up, but I got it all. And then here is basically my Gundam Wing collection that's on my bookshelf. All I'm missing at this point is an OG Death Scythe. And then, well, actually, no, I need to get a OG Wing Gundam too. And then I'll have kind of a complete set of the OGs, and then I'm going to work on the Endless Waltz ones. In which case, those will go on the shelf below. or they'll stay on the top shelf. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But anywho, so that's what I've been doing this week, model kit wise. That's basically, if I had a pick of the week, it's that, and I've already talked about Gunpla so fucking much that it'd be a little redundant, so I'm not going to do that. So let's go ahead and discuss the good shit. So Hatman turned something into me that needs a little bit of editing, but guess what? The Inglewood Second Chance campaign will be going to print very soon. So for those of you who were able to snatch that up while it was available, there you go.
Yeah, basically I just need the need to redo the back cover. That's it.
Let's see here. Darth Bobcat throws in $2, says, to be fair, I had suggested a week before that we were cludging up Animu with VTuber nonsense. DB did nothing wrong. Well, you refused to stop, sir. But anyway.
So, explanation for where Inglewood Second Chance has been and why it wasn't shipped before Christmas. It's because it wasn't ordered before Christmas. And it wasn't ordered because we had some corrections to do as far as the letters and whatnot. And since I don't have the font to do that with, Eric had to send me updated letters and whatnot. And Dropbox is a pain in the ass too, let me tell you, especially when you have like 4 gigabytes of stuff on a 2 gigabyte plane. And in addition to that, too, Armand did some color correcting based on, his experience with the book. So it's not going to be as dark. It's going to be a little bit more vibrant now. Let me see. Where's the full page spread? Like, the spread looks good, I think, but it still looks kind of dark compared to the original. So he did some color correction, and now I've had to pretty much redo all of the proofs, as in I had to redo all the lettering and, well, not lettering, but putting it all together, basically. And unfortunately, I was stupid, and I didn't back any of my Inglewood stuff up, as in I didn't put in any cloud drives or anything. So it was all on my work computer. And when my fiance and I had the COVID scare, I couldn't fucking leave the house. I had to do the whole 14-day quarantine because I wasn't allowed back in the building because my dad's an EMT and he couldn't be around me for 14 days according to the county.
Yeah.
So, basically shame the Hatman. It's all my fault.
Yep. So yeah. But we are getting that taken care
now
of.
It's,
what about goodies for 3 nights, 4 days? Says I'm your pepper. So some of the posters we've got the posters in.
Are they behind me?
They should be.
Are these the No, some of the posters are in the back. I don't know if these are. No, these are the Inglewood cover posters.
Oh.
The other 3 nights posters are in the back. I mean, I can grab one of them and show them off.
Yeah, go right ahead.
All right, fuck it. Which one do you want me to grab?
Grab one of each.
Okay, fuck it. All right, I'm not responsible if you guys end up shitting your pants because of how fucking good these things turned out. But All right. See if I can get the shit lined up right. There's your cover poster.
Which I think looks gorgeous.
Yeah. It's a little... This one's got a little thing in the corner. Oh, well. Not really
Mr. E
noticeable
wants to
unless you
know
put your hand on it.
where might one purchase this comic. It is on Indiegogo right now, and the link is in the description.
Yep. And where's the battle prayer? This one turned out really good too.
Yes.
There's your battle prayer.
Done by the very talented Chris Love.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, went for a matte finish this time as opposed to a glossy one like we did with the pinups. And I got to tell you, I don't know if you could see it on camera, but the battle prayer one almost looks shiny.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks really, really good just because of that finish.
Oh yeah.
So I'm very, very happy with them.
And we're gonna try to ship those out soon. Because we did charge separately for the shipping.
I need to order more. Yes, I need to order more poster tubes because I am down to. I'm down to 7. So yes,
yep.
I'm definitely gonna need more.
Is there a poster for the Vinny cover? No. Vinny cover is just the Vinny cover.
No. Mm-mm. Yep. That's all you get.
So yeah. So right now where we're at with 3 nights, 4 days is we are at 392 backers. I want to get it to at least 400 before we ship. I didn't expect this one to get the same follower backing that Inglewood did just because it's a horror story instead of a superhero story. And superheroes are what's in.
Yeah.
So...
Well, superheroes are always going to be popular, so... it is what it is.
But, one thing I wanted to talk about was project updates. Specifically with 3 nights. Actually, a couple donations just came in. Hold on one sec. SGD donates $1.48 Australian. Says, how much more do I need to bribe you to react to non-VTuber but still anime cringe this week? Throw in whatever, and we'll throw it in there for you.
I mean,
and then Servant throws in a buck and says, about time we had a movie that someone could fight back against twats like that what the Daily Wire is now doing. Because it went like that, and I need to book that the weekend it comes out. It's apparently really good. So, yeah, we'll have to talk about that too. So, because 420 Gunny's asked where he's going to get that Inglewood reissue, so we're going to be sending that to the printers this week.
Yeah, as in, as soon as I get approval on this back cover, I'm sending it to the printers.
Yeah, and Hatman could probably send it to me in like the next 10 minutes for all we know.
I mean, I can send it to you. Like I've got the edit pretty much done right now.
Yeah,
like if you want me to just send it to you.
Yeah, DM it to me real quick and I'll have a look.
Okay.
And then you guys might see the approval right here on stream.
These files are huge, by the way. What was the title of the back cover? Yeah,
oh, there was one from Serena too I missed. Sorry about that, my dear. Says, how's the books I recommended to us going? I have not read it. Not been reading it lately. Again, I've been busy with comic stuff all week, which is why we're doing this show the way we are this week. Also, I
had to restart.
It's a trade paperback for only 3 days. I'll look into that. 420 getting through is in another bucket. Says, prepare for anime cringe. Mahahaha. Hatman. Yeah, I forgot how bad the English dub was. In honor of Tall Tales games. Oh boy. Dare I ask where this is going? Okay.
Fuck, words. Oh, I'm stupid. Looking for my freaking.
Whoa!
I have so many. So, uh-oh.
That's not a small number!
Yeah, there we go.
Oh no. We have to review Tenchi Universe.
Nope, I'm out. You do it. You take the money. You do it. I ain't doing that. Nope.
Frick.
Nope, I draw the line at Tenchi Universe.
The sad thing is I've seen it before.
Yeah, I have too, which is why I'm not going to revisit it.
Oh, man.
That's why I said, remember how bad the dub was for Tenchi? Because Tenchi is kind of embarrassing to watch now. So, nope, I will not take that bribe, Micah. And you keep the cash on that one.
I remember going to school and like the unsaid thing among all of the newly converted otakus is that everyone wanted to bang Ryoko. So
yeah, that I know.
That chick is basically, for those who don't know, that chick is basically like, to a lot of anime people who were introduced during Toonami, she's like the OG waifu. So everybody loves Ryoko. She's like, because Ryoko was a slut.
She's like fucking somewhere in between like drunk Bulma and Bato from goddamn Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't understand what the appeal was, to be honest. I really don't. But then again, I was never really into Bulma either.
But anyway, some people have asked in the chat, because I think we've basically given final thing to say about Three Nights is this. We have new pages to show you. And then I will read that super chat.
Shame the Hatman for backing out of a bribe. Nope, fuck you. One, I don't have the time to do it, and two, I don't have the fucking mental fortitude to do it. It's either I do this and my corpse keeps the money, or you keep having Micah and the Hatman.
Yeah, I would like the show to keep going. So what I'm going to show you guys is basically two brand new pages. Fully colored by Oliver. This was just turned into me today. I'll zoom in so you guys can see the full detail. This is Hatman's first seeing of these, though.
Well, let me upload the damn PDF. No, that's not... God damn it. Gotta fucking upload it to Google Drive because fuck everything. This file too big.
Of course. But anyway.
All the let's be real.
So, this page I've shown off on stream before, but when it was originally penciled.
Yeah, I've seen that when it was penciled.
Yes. This is the introduction of Lord Flanders, the Lord of the Castle of the region. And discusses his investigation into the cult. I love his design. Because one thing that the difference between the way Vinny did him and the way that Preston does him is Preston gives him like a mullet. Right here. Whereas Vinny just gives him straight hair. Because he's on the cover of he's on Vinny's cover. For those who have gotten it. Because he is an important character in this. I like him because he's a skeptic. And he's just always swimming in the unknown. We see here very much the Berserk influence of this. Though one thing I will say is with the gore, I will freely admit I was reading Crossed at the time that I was writing this,
Oh no!
and it kind of shows.
Oh no!
Oh no! But
My God.
so needless to say, it's going to get very disturbing. And then this next page, this is brand new. I haven't even shown the pencils off for this one. So this is basically the start.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Hatman's edited the book, so he knows what this is. This
Yep.
is the start of
I know what it is.
the tale of the Midnight Witch. The Midnight Witch is the villain of the story, or villainess.
Yeah, that's the That's like the end of what, Act 1? Or is that
This
Act
is the
2?
beginning of Act 2.
Yeah. Okay. And then shit went down. Oh God. Oh God. No, she cannot be your waifu.
But anywho, just to give you an update on where this book is at in regards to completion, we have 29 pages fully covered out of 40, colored out of 44, meaning there's 15 left to go. Pencil-wise, Preston is working on the last batch of pages right now. And we are at 33. So there's 11 more pages that need to be penciled. This book's almost done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get in touch with Eric, because I know Eric is working on his own book, Battle Brick Road, and see if he's got time to letter these pages, because there's some new stuff that we're going to do with it that he and I have talked about previously to get it looking good. So it is a beautiful fucking book. I can't wait to see this in print. I really can't. It looks so fucking good. I really wish that there was a way to. I almost wanted at some point want to do a black and white of this.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Like maybe sometime next year, maybe in 2022, we do a black and white full edition of all 4 parts.
Yeah.
Or rather, both parts, but which would be all 4 issues.
Yeah.
In a hardcover with all the bonus content. Sell it for like $50 a pop. But
yeah, that'd be cool as shit.
I just have Oliver kind of introduce halftones and shit like that to it as well. I think that would be a really, really, really cool thing to do. All right, let me go ahead and read these donations real quick, and we'll move on to talking about Inglewood and some other stuff as well, because Inglewood Book 2. Because people are throwing money at Jesus Christ. Sister Bex throws in $20. Says for them titties on the Midnight Witch. And he goes, you sold me on 3 Nights, 4 Days when you said it was Berserk influenced and for more Klondike bars. There you go. Serena says, what do you guys recommend for dealing with an artist with communication issues? An artist whose work I've shown in the Discord been inconsistent with getting back to me about work. Top choice of the project. I know your pain. What I do is I just get on them constantly, and if they get mad at me about it, I say, it's just because you're not answering me. It's like, all you need to do is say, let's talk tomorrow, let's set a time, or whatever. Because asking for professionalism from your artists is not a bad thing. They are professionals. No. You know? I never have that problem with Preston. I don't have that problem with Brian. They'll get back to me whenever I ask them something. I've never really left in the dark. So, but that's because I set that standard early with them. You know? Not to mention they're my friends. So there's that helps.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes a day or two because life stuff happens, but beyond that, no problems.
There was another one here. Bobcat says, split that bounty with me and I'll find a hat to review it with you. Nope. I got it. I'll take it. I'll take this one on the chin. Okay. So next thing we're going to do is talk about the Inglewood Book 2. So the book is a third of the way edited. Hatman needs to finish. Speaking of Oliver,
Yep.
He's right here. He's like, shit, I gotta get back to work. Micah spotted me. Do not make me break out the Steiner recliner. You ask Armand, Oliver. It's not a fun place to be. Guys, if you're not following Oliver already and his buddies at 656 Studios, please do so. They are awesome dudes. So, love those guys. I love all of them. They're awesome dudes. But anyway, the next thing to discuss, though, is Inglewood Book 2. So where's that at? Where are we at with that? Like I said, it's a third of the way edited. Hatman's got to do the rest of it. Holy shit. SGD throws in $15.98.
Jesus.
It's very specific. It's Australian. It says, take that, Changus. But anyway, Inglewood Book 2. What we're looking at is 66 pages-ish of story. The book, when it comes out, will be probably about $30 instead of $25. Given the size of it, I think that's still a pretty fair price. Brian and Armand have been working on a new style, color-wise. Not Brian. Yeah, Brian and Armand. We're going with more of a anime-inspired coloring instead of a whatchamacallit, the sort of painted style of the last one. Mm-hmm. The reason being is just the painted style took as long as it did. Instead, if you guys have seen the Peregrine Inglewood crossover poster, it's going to look like that. And then one thing I'm going to show also is a test concept of one of the characters that's going to be introduced. If I can find it here.
Yeah, paint style is just really, really detailed.
Yes. It takes forever to do.
Yeah.
The heck did I put it? Ah! I hate it when I do that. I misplace a file. Here we go. So I've mentioned this before. Elijah does have a love interest. He is a spoken for man. And his girlfriend will get introduced. Her name is Megan. And this will show you guys the difference in the coloring style and how it's going to look a little bit different. Now, this is just a brief concept. It's not finished. But gives a basic idea of what these characters are going to start looking like in this book as opposed to the last one. We want it to be a little bit more colorful. We want it to be, something that's also not, like, too difficult to do or doesn't look good in print. So, but this is Megan. She is Elijah's manager and his financier. She's basically the woman who keeps him rich. At the time of the book, she does not know about who the Saint of Inglewood is. She has no fucking clue. But her job is basically to keep all the business afloat. Because in Chicago, he is a real estate magnate. So that's how he's rich, basically. And he owns a restaurant, too. Which you'll actually see later. You won't see it in this book. You'll see it in the next one. But this is Megan. She's one of the 3 characters that will be introduced. You will also see the head of the Kings. We were introduced into the Kings in Inglewood Book 1. And you'll see their leader, who is simply known as El Jefe. And then you will also see Elijah's best friend, who goes by the nickname of Shorty because he's fucking tiny, but he's a detective with Chicago PD in their homicide division, who is investigating the murders at Elijah's dojo. So it is going to be one hell of a thrill ride. We're not going crazy into the comic book stuff yet in regards to like ninjas and shit, but there's going to be elements of it in regards to how the fight scenes are scripted, as Hatman can tell you.
Yes.
This is, if the ending of Inglewood Book 1 didn't give it away, it is going to be a very mature book in regards to its tone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's street level. That's exactly what you'd expect from it, you know. I was very inspired by a lot of like Frank Miller Daredevil stuff when I was writing it. Like that was kind of the vibe I was going for. But also like some elements of the tone of Garth Ennis's Punisher without the violence. So, I'm really looking forward to getting this in your guys' hands. We have 2 more character concepts to do, which we will introduce to the public, and then we're going straight to development on pages. And then by the time that we launch the campaign, looking like the summer, the book will probably be a third of the way done. So, if not more. So I think that's exciting news.
Be more exciting if I, finished goddamn editing.
Yes, you do need to do that. But
Yeah.
so everybody get on Hatman to do that.
Yep.
Serena throws in a buck and she says, "I have a small pool of available candidates who do the anime style. Top choices in another country, so time zones are a bit different. Try contacting him back whenever he's online. Wants you to teach how to write a contract." Yeah, I'll have to do that at some point. So. Anywho. Got 5 minutes. So in those 5 minutes, we're going to talk about one other thing that's going on this year that is not specifically Sleeveless Comics, but is something that is a joint project. So a lot of you guys know that I am friends with Liam Gray, who is the creator of Xenotype. Liam's been on. He hasn't been on this show, but he's a fan of the podcast. You know, he's been part of the community, oddly enough, for years, and struck out on his own. Has done very well for himself, to say the least. He basically we had a late night conversation one night while I was working, about superhero stuff and about introducing new superheroes, and we spitballed a Superman, Supergirl-ish style character. And we will be doing a book that is where we're introducing 2 new characters to our respective universes. I can't tell you what the name of it is, but I have written exactly the whole script is done on my end. And this coming week, we will be going into concept for it. Specifically for my end of it. And then once we have the final artist on it established, what we're going to do is I'm going to take over as project lead on my half of it. And then Liam will be project lead on his half. And then sometime during the course of this year, we will be putting out this 2-sided book. It's basically going to be issue 1 of this one character, issue 1 of this other character. So that way we can start introducing new characters out there, and then we will start be putting out, more comics regularly. That is the goal right now for us to do. The other thing, excuse me, worth mentioning, will there be super robots? Not in this book. But I am working on a mech book with Xavier, but that's down the line. We're still in very early background concept, and it's a sci-fi universe, so it's going to take time to create. What else is there? But that's exciting for me because I'm really looking forward to doing that sort of a story. And then finally, Project Lazarus. I'm getting together
The
with
original,
Bob
if you will.
hopefully tonight to look over some concepts of and finalize a few things. Fingers crossed. I'm going to DM him right after the podcast, actually, to discuss that with him. And I'm hoping that at the end of the year, that will be the last campaign we do this year, is Project Lazarus. It'll be another 66-ish page book. I need to finish the script on it because I rewrote it, because I saw it and I compared the level of writing to Inglewood, and it just wasn't up to snuff. So I'm like, I'm gonna retool this. And I think that's going to be the biggest accomplishment for me, is if I finally get that book out, because dear Lord, has it been a journey. So, goodness gracious. Hatman, anything else that I forgot?
Yeah, check your Twitter DMs.
Okay. Let's have a look-see.
Apparently, I'm going to a gun show tomorrow morning.
Nice.
And I have no say in the matter. So.
Take down the opacity on the Saint a little bit more, and then go ahead and throw the proof in, and then we're good.
I was about to say it's at, where's that now? 80%. 75 I thought looked too dark. I'm worried about how it's going to print. That's my issue. Can you share screen? Okay. Let me just. Yes,
Well,
I do want to replace the thing.
While we wait for Hatman to do the thing, let's go ahead and start hitting the Q&A. Which, oddly enough, there aren't any questions in Discord yet, but I have a feeling that's going to change very soon.
A new version has been attached to the original? I didn't know Java's doing that. No. Had it just.
So let's see what we got. So as always, we start.
Okay, so how do you see the new version of it then? I'm gonna keep it as a separate file. Fuck you. Okay, you want to see the proof before I ship it off?
Yes, please.
Okay. This is basically the process, y'all. This is what happens.
Yeah.
All right. All right, there's the other one.
Let's have a look here. So, Servant wants to know, now that Daily Wire has done a movie, who should do something next and what should it be? Well, I think that conservatives in general need to start getting behind one another in regards to this, more than anything, because they did it, they did this movie, and the only thing that happened was a smear piece from the fucking, from the Daily Beast. And I find that the lack of support from conservatives is appalling and shows me that people haven't fucking learned that politics is downstream from culture, not the other way around. Politics is reactive, not proactive. You wonder why the culture is slipping away from you. It's because you're not paying fucking attention to it. Let's see here. Bobcat just throws in a statement, says those 3 Nights pages were awesome. They look like a quote-unquote real comic, which he means I consider picking up if I didn't know you personally. That reminds me. What I'm wondering is if we should start doing floppies through Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
You in the audience would like that, let us know. They would be like 22-ish pages of books that we're putting out. They would be later than the Indiegogos, like a year later. But
yeah,
they would be like, they'd be much more, they'd be a lot cheaper because special, like, you gotta understand the Indiegogo versions of comics are gonna have a lot of special shit that a floppy wouldn't. So let me know if you guys would be interested in that or not. Oh, goodness. Why am I sleepy? I do not understand. Well, let's hit the chat for a little bit, and then we'll get back to Discord because some I see people are typing. John Weitzel wants to know, since I'm counting media as entertainment, Exterminatus on Big Tech for deplatforming Parler and inventing the excuse to get Arch Warhammer banned. Isn't he back, though? I didn't think that lasted. Usually never does. But it's looking like the... because I don't have a Spanish Exterminatus, I'm not going to do it. So
Los Exterminados.
Yeah. Well, so what I need to do is I need to create a Los Exterminados that is the Exterminatus speech in Spanish set to the Mexican hat dance.
Someone translate that into Spanish or make something better, and we might do it. I will not record it though because my Spanish is fucking terrible.
My Spanish is decent, or at least I'm able to mock the accent pretty well.
Mine is terrible. I am French. I speak French better. And Russian, surprisingly enough.
Yeah. Oliver's like, whoa, what? That's true. I do have people I could lean on that can speak Spanish, but
yeah,
it's sounding hilarious with it sounded hilarious with a white guy doing it, you know. So the pasty Jew, but okay. So Dave Cullen is back. Arch is still deleted. Okay. Melee Brawler says, thoughts on the KOF 15 reveal. I mean, it looks like a game. Looks like there's going to be more King of Fighters, which makes me happy, but I'm going to wait until more of the roster is revealed to really give anything anything crazy. SGD says, on the Discord, often I find when I go back to refine/edit my writing, and even sometimes when I'm just writing new stuff in general, I feel very unmotivated and want to write something else instead. Do you have any ideas how I can stay motivated when I write? What I do is, if I have an idea that is not what I'm working on, I write it down really quick and then go back to what I was working on.
How to stay motivated? couple of options that have helped me before. Write a different place in the story. If you have an idea for something that takes place somewhere else in the story, write it. See where it goes. You can link things back up later. Other option is make something crazy happen. Where you're at, like right now, something wild, like a nuke goes off or an alien invasion happens. It doesn't have to be canon to the story. You can delete all of it later, but at least it will keep you fucking writing. And, at least in my experience, sometimes it drums up some really good ideas, or I'll get stuff out of that I want to pull back on, like quotes or whatever. And I get free material out of it. Fuck it. Other thing that helps me, watch stuff in the genre of whatever you're writing. TV shows, movies, anime, whatever. Or music. Any music surprisingly helps me a shit ton. Yeah. So, yes.
I always write to music. Always. Let's see here. Leonardo Juan wants to know, have we ever played The Wonderful 101? The remasters on Switch, PS4, and Steam. Very Super Sentai inspired by Beautiful Joe. No.
It's on my list. I have not played it. I believe I have it for Wii U, actually.
I didn't even know it existed. Never even heard of it. So.
Yeah. It was one of those hidden gems on Wii U that they had to, I think, had to have a Kickstarter to do a remastered version for Switch, and it got funded like really quick. So.
Let's see here. Nick White wants to know if you guys have any thoughts on the Ubisoft open world Star Wars. That EA's Star Wars exclusivity deal is practically dead. Also, El Exterminado. Si, senor. Because here's the reason that is going to be a pain in the ass. Aside from translating all of it to Spanish, on top of that, I have to do the whole thing in a Mexican accent. And on top of all of that, I got to put sombreros on all the fucking ships in the video.
You're going to end up sounding like the fucking Ammo Bandito guy from fucking BioShock.
Yes! Exactly. It'll be hilarious.
Oh, man.
Hardball wants to know, Nayla and I are planning on starting the Indiegogo campaign for Luminar in September. Plan that the art will be near done by then. Folks will get it by Halloween. Advice? That's how you decide to do it. I mean, there's no real wrong way. I mean, usually Indiegogo or Kickstarter campaigns go one of two ways. Either they're founded at the start of the campaign, and they're done to get the funding to make it happen, or they're started near the end of the production to recoup the costs and finish it. So, whichever way you decide to do it is the way you decide to do it. I can't really say one is necessarily better than the other.
Did we answer the first part of Nick White's question, by the way, about the Ubisoft open world Star Wars?
I didn't. That's my fault. Anyway, here's hoping that it's what was it? 1818? Not 1818. What was the
1313?
1313. That would be cool to fill in the blanks.
That would be fucking awesome.
Fill in the blanks between the Mandalorian or episode or Return of the Jedi and the Mandalorian.
I mean, they could do. I thought 1313 was supposed to be for like the Empire years of Boba Fett. So basically from Clone Wars onwards.
Oh, I didn't know that. That would be cool too. I know that a lot of the ideas that they were using in 1313 ended up getting reused in Fallen Order.
Mando. Well, yeah, Fallen Order too, but some of them got reused in Mando, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But yeah, renewed interest in Boba Fett. Bring back 1313. I don't give a fuck.
Yep. If
you can put goddamn Star Wars Bounty Hunter on the fucking PlayStation Store, bring back 1313. Fuck you.
But no, I'm looking forward to seeing new eyes on Star Wars video games, for sure. There's some developers out there that would be really cool to see them do it. So, let's see here. Miguel Barrera
Discord,
wants
Darth
to know,
Bobcat.
speaking of Spanish thinking of creating a story, he's thinking of creating a story influenced by a Latin American culture with a hint of Western. Any advice? Write out your concept first and see what it looks like.
A taco western? I'm down. I'm down for a taco western. Darth Bobcat in the Discord. I have opposite problem, wanting to do other things. Been so enmeshed in my one story for long enough that newer ideas I entertain don't feel as developed or fleshed out. Any suggestions for helping to spark ideas or get over my hesitancy? Finish what you're working on.
Yeah, finish what you're working on, then write shit. Then do something. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with being solely devoted to your one series, especially if it's making you money.
Yeah. Trust me. I've been working on my one goddamn thing forever because I want it to be my magnum opus. I don't care about anything else that comes afterwards. I'll work on that once the big one is done.
Yeah. But Miguel, you should be talking to Oliver there.
Enchilada Western.
Yeah.
I like that one too.
Yes. All right. Still got 6 minutes. I think we're out of questions. People are still talking about Los Exterminados. No, it would be set to the Mexican hat dance. Because whenever it comes to comedy, for that the hat dance is perfect. It's got the same sort of a gallop to it that Yakety Sax does. It's good for comedy, you know. I always wanted there to be a Robert Rodriguez violent comedy where Machete is like braining people with a baseball bat to the Mexican hat dance. Like, that would be fucking hilarious.
I fucking love Machete.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen either of them. So
Oh my god, you're missing out.
I know. That's what everyone tells me. Tyler Jorgensen says, thoughts on Machine Games making an Indiana Jones game? I'm intrigued.
Oh yeah, with Bethesda, if I remember correctly.
The thing about it is a lot of people aren't happy with Machine Games because of their last two titles, specifically Youngblood for Wolfenstein, which was aggressively bad. So I don't know what's going to go on there. John Watson, be better Melfi for La Marche Real, be more formal. No! Exterminatus is a joke! It's a gag. It's supposed to be goofy. It's like the voice that I'm doing is like an inquisitor that is just bored out of his fucking mind.
It's hat dance because it's Micah and the Hat Man.
There's that too, yes.
You degenerates.
For Cinco de Mayo, you need to wear a sombrero.
Is Cinco de Mayo going to be on a Friday this year?
I don't know. Let's have a look.
No. Well, it's on a Wednesday.
Damn. We'll do a Cinco de Mayo overflow. And Hatman will wear a sombrero, and I'll just put on a giant mustache.
We'll have to wait till 2023 before we can get a Cinco de Mayo on a Friday.
Yeah.
And who knows? We might be dead by then. I hope not. I hope I did not just fuck myself.
Good Lord. Oh, goodness. 3 minutes left. I'm gonna drink this Mountain Dew before the ice ruins it.
Melee Brawler wants us to know our thoughts on the Star Wars High Republic stories.
Looks like shit.
Frank frankly, I don't care, especially since one of the authors went on the whole, if you're against diversity in Star Wars, don't read my book.
Okay.
So I'm not reading it.
Thanks for the excuse. If you tell me not to read your book and your book looks like shit, okay. I am certainly not going to complain, you dumb fuck. Speaking of tacos, my treat for the week is the one day I don't have to cook, so. Nick White wants to know. This is one of the discussion of cultural exterminatus. How would you do a Jewish themed one or an Irish one? Oh God.
I'm pretty sure the Jewish one is just the Jew button.
True. But if I did one, I would do an impression of Kyle's cousin Kyle. I'm back!
Oh, Jesus, we're going to declare exterminatus.
I don't know if I like these bombs. They give me a terrible itch. Terrible, just terrible. It's awful, 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 awful. But it's awful what they did with the heresy and all that. So we have to drop the bomb. We just have to. That's what I do.
Oh God, I hope it doesn't splash back on us. I don't want to get geese.
Yeah. And then
that's
then an Irish one. Hoi laddie. Now what'd you have to go and do that for to commit to heresy?
Just don't do a Scottish one. A Scottish one would be, nobody would understand it, and you would have to be very drunk.
I could possibly do that. I am part Scottish, as if the red tint to my hair. So. Shankus wants to know, have to ask us, favorite Chaos God from 40K? No.
No?
No. We show no favor to the Chaos Gods, for they must be destroyed. The Emperor protects.
Those will...
All right. It is that time of the show. How about a Japanese themed exterminatus? Well, then I would just do who's the Japanese store owner in South Park? Mr. Takayama. It would be very dishonorable. You bring dishonor.
You lack a discipline.
That's what it is. I would be. Yeah, it would be terrible. All right.
Oh my God. It'd be terrible. Okay. So we have VTuber shit to watch.
Okay, so we have two clips that have been posted.
God.
So let me cue these up real quick. Bear with me for just a sec.
Sin for display.
I would just Photoshop katanas on all the ships.
You'd have to have Doggo Chan in there somewhere too, just for the hell of it.
Something like that. Like just put clips of Corone cursing as the bombs drop.
or get fucking Miko and just everything is fuck you.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Oh god.
But the real Japanese exterminatus though would have to be all I have to do is play the song "The Wings of the Boy Who Killed Adolescence," and then all you hear are the words "target acquired." Because that was a point that when Xavier and I were talking about Gundam Wing one night, "I'll kill you" is not the phrase you need to be scared of with Hiro Yui. It's if he says target acquired or mission accepted, then you're going to die. And you're going to die very badly. Because there's shit that those Gundams do back there that, like, other Gundams just can't. Somebody actually asked the question earlier. We'll answer this before we go into Cringe. Celestial Being versus Operation Meteor. So for those who don't know, Celestial Being is the Gundams from 00 Gundam. So if we were to... In both seasons, I would say that Operation Meteor wipes the floor with them. Because they're so durable in comparison to the 00 stuff. The 00 ones are faster because of the whatchamacallit, the Trans Am system. But the problem is that all of the Gundams of the Operation Meteor Gundams are super durable. I mean, they're originally considered invincible. It takes a lot to blow them up. Or to even damage them. On top, I would also argue that the Operation Meteor pilots are more skilled. I mean, there's the only person that manages to equal their level of skill in Gundam Wing is each other or Zex Marquise. That's it. Nobody else comes close. Other people, they just flat out fucking embarrass. Like, who else is there? Oh, Dark Bobcat just sent me one for a Japanese exterminatus. So season 1, I think it would actually be, like, if we take the original Gundams versus the Celestial Being ones, there's going to be a struggle at first for Operation Meteor, because there's going to be a range advantage because the use of bit weaponry and the Gundam not Dynamis. Yeah, Dynamis. Dynamis is sniper rifle. But when they get close, which they inevitably will, the 00 Gundams are going to get ripped to shreds. It's going to be very, very bad day. And once we get to the second season of both respective shows and we get to the custom versions in space, it's more competitive there because of the use of the Trans Am systems. But at the same time, they're going to have a hard time just bringing down Hiro Yui because of the Zero system. Because Zero analyzes combat data. And he's going to be able to analyze those suits. And then they're going to have a hard time even stopping him. So, I think Gundam Wing takes it both times. It'd be competitive, but the Gundams in Wing, the only series that has more powerful mobile suits is G. G and Turn A. So, all right, on to the cringe. So we're going to start off with the clip, Bye Bye.
Okay.
So let me cue this up real quick. That little anime girl was very cross with me. Are you ready, Hatman?
I'm ready when you are.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
ほら顔も笑顔にしてまたねねはいまたねねまたねねまたねねまたねねまたねねバイバイ
What?
Bye bye. I'll be back.
I don't like this edit of Terminator 2.
I'll be back.
The hell of a week to stop sniffing glue.
I don't like this edit of Terminator 2.
I don't think I do either. Just no. All right. The other clip is ejected. Before we play this, did you see that the guys who play Franklin and who's the other guy in GTA 5?
Yes, Lamar. Yes,
they did that live action. It was glorious.
It was fucking amazing.
It made me actually want a live action GTA series. One of those games to be converted. But if you're going to convert any of them into a TV show, 4. GTA 4. Seriously. Of Dan Houser's, the Houser brothers' work, GTA 4 and the Red Dead Redemption games, like that, the writing in those games is next level. You
ought to get the team behind The Sopranos to do it if they were going to do like a GTA 4 TV series.
Yeah, that would be really good.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Though I could only imagine when they introduced Bernie. I unironically love Bernie because he is actually a genuine human being. He's actually he legitimately, this is one thing about Bernie, is like he comes across as this gay stereotype, right? But when you start talking to him, he's actually a really kind individual who wants nothing but the best for Nico and Roman because they're his friends. Like he's legitimately like I would go so far as to say that Bernie is like the nicest person in GTA history.
He's up there. I don't know if I could say he's the nicest, because you also have Kate.
That's true. Kate's pretty up there too. The thing is, Bernie doesn't have the biting sarcasm that Kate does, which sometimes can make him more tolerable.
That's the thing, though. I'm into that.
Of course you are. Anyway, let's go ahead and hit clip number 2. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. I'm not gonna lie, that pretty well sums up the Among Us experience for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I was playing a game of it with Piper and Cab and some other people not too long ago, and Cab like legitimately gave away the fact that he was the killer because he was giggling so much. Okay, let me have a look at this back cover copy real quick. There's an Animu thing as well. Okay. So Oh, there's more clips that we have to do. Shit.
We are not doing 3 more clips. No way.
Well, they've paid for more than enough of that, so we kind of have to.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to be here all night.
All right. This is good. This is perfect on the thing you just DM'd me. So go ahead and send it.
Okay, cool. Let me queue up all the... At least these are not long.
Also, just an update for those of you who have been on Twitter. Vinny Tartamella is a buddy of mine. Of course, he did the secondary cover for 3 Nights, 4 Days. There was somebody who tried to rip him off on Kickstarter. He has now sent a DMCA to take it down. So,
oh shit,
that will take care of that. Thank God. So, fuck Kickstarter though. Okay, so SGD donated specifically for this Daitomodachi one. Ah! Stop playing! Fucker.
Which one are we doing?
Okay,
Melanie?
so we owe... we outdid ourselves, boys. Ascana's VTuber English clip, and then Daimodachi, and then that's it.
Where do we start?
We're going to start with the Daimodachi one. I'm just queuing them up real fast.
Okay. All right. Generate another proof, and then we'll see what happens. Oh, wait, hang on. I need to do that. Copies.
Okay. Are you ready, partner?
Yes.
All right, Pokemon's Thick Ice Mom. 3, 2, 1, go.
Despite being an ice Pokemon master, today's MILF is sure fire. Please welcome Melon.
Oh my, no applause. Talk about a cold reception. I feel like I'm being put on ice right now.
Okay, you can stop with the ice jokes now.
Hey, Kakuin, maybe after this show, we should go back to my igloo.
Please stop.
But I guess I shouldn't be surprised since I'm ice cold.
The cringe! The cringe!
My glasses cannot go further down my nose.
You know what? Fuck this bitch.
No, Dai! We cannot shoot a waifu! They're protected under the government since President Obama!
Thanks, Obama.
Don't worry, guys. These jokes are the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, no!
Where's my fucking gun? Where's my gun?
Zamasu, what's
Fuck,
your
this is the fake one.
opinion on mortals?
Damn it. Where is my gun? I need sweet relief.
All right, well, no sweet relief yet. We've still got more to do.
God, you know what? Settling on booze.
Okay. Bakura's biggest rage ever. I'm not familiar with this one.
All right.
But we have Super Mario Brothers. That's always fun. I haven't sat down and played Super Mario Brothers in forever. I need to at some point. Let's hit it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Or is this Mario Maker? No, this is actual Mario Bros. This is the last fucking level. Wait, no. This is this is Mario Brothers 2. These are lost levels.
Yeah.
This is even worse. I mean, I'd
damn.
be pissed too.
You don't piss off Japanese ladies, man. They'll give you an earful. Alright, final cringe. We outdid ourselves, boys. Are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is going on? What are they doing to bootleg Strong Bad? What? What?
Good night, everybody.